Good morning and welcome to our in-service activities for February 12th. Maybe you are hearing this presentation ahead of time and hitting the snooze button on Friday. Or maybe you are working from home today, or maybe you are coming in. Regardless of how you are participating in today's in-service, I'm happy that you participate in today's in-service and on a flexible schedule, on your schedule, how you want it, with topics that you want to address. First of all, thank you to Brad, Tiffany, and Mike for helping to put this in-service day together and working through the logistics so we could provide the training for you. And quite frankly, I think we needed this type of shot in the arm. The flexibility, perhaps a break, whatever the case might be and whatever you needed. It's again, this continues to be a situation like no other. And also, as with anything, you'll get out of today what you put into it. So best to you, and I hope you find this day valuable. And again, as always, the work between Tiffany and Brad and Mike and myself, it's just a great example of the partnership that exists here at LCCTC between the teachers and the building administration. First, I want to talk a little bit about actually the 21-22 school year. I think our motto, "We are rising," is very prevalent in this particular time. And we're going to come out of this. But we, like everybody else in public education, have seen a series of setbacks. So in 21-22, we need to reignite that rise. I want to be able to see where are we with utilizing CSIU and following students' progress on the program of study. We will be bringing back the curriculum writing committee so that we can have a virtual curriculum online, living, breathing, that can be updated in real time. We're going to have to sit down in May with Tiffany and with Brad and work out the 21-22 in-service schedule and what that's going to look like. I also want to address our current instructional model. As you know, we're on a hybrid with the vocational students coming in for in-person instruction, with the academics staying full virtual remote. And I will tell you that there are multiple opinions on our JOC as to how to proceed with academics. We are soon to be under the rating of substantial, in that our numbers will be below the substantial and we should be in the moderate. And I think that's a time where we really need to consider bringing back academics. I'm putting together a plan for that. I am in communication with the JOC for that, and we will present at the next JOC meeting here and in February, and we will try to get something going possibly for March if the numbers stay where they are. Related to the pandemic is vaccines. And where are we with vaccines? Well, unfortunately, the LCCTC, like the state of Pennsylvania, is relatively nowhere. It's been a supply issue. It's been a distribution issue. We submitted our CSV spreadsheet to UPMC Jameson. I don't know if that's ever going to bear any fruit. It does appear now that the distributions are going to be relying upon pharmacies. So, if and when we have new information, we will give it to you. But as of this moment in time, the state is in 1A and teachers are in 1B. Now, I also want to address the remainder of the 21-22 school year, in that we have to sprint to, there is so little time to do so much work. It looks as if there may be the opportunity to administer NOCTIs. We're not sure yet. We do know And as of this moment in time, the keystones are still on. So whether you are in an assessed area or whether you're in a vocational area, there's a finish line and we have to reach it. And we have to do our best to maximize that student performance between now and then, but with some understandings. My father used to say that you can only expect of others what you demand of yourself. Now, obviously, he wasn't the first one to say that, but he said it to me quite often. I expect of myself to do my best each and every day. Some days that best is better than others, is it not? So I can only expect of you to do your best if I'm demanding that of myself. So I do try to do my best each and every day, and I encourage you to do your best each and every day. But understand these are not optimal conditions. Do I believe that even given our best effort, we will perform at the same levels academically and vocationally that we did in the 18-19 school year? I absolutely do not. I believe our numbers could fall by a quarter to a third of previous achievement. And I think those numbers could be, if you look at them out of context, could be rather devastating. But I think it also is what it is relative to attendance, relative to effort, relative to compromising the instructional model. It's not an optimal environment, so we cannot expect optimal results. Having said that, though, where are we relative to, we've given the pre-nocties, so our vocational teachers should have that information. To our academic teachers, have we utilized Study Island? Have we utilized those benchmarking opportunities? Do we know where our students are? And do we have a curriculum map then mapped out for now till the test where we can get our biggest bang for the buck? So I encourage you to use this time effectively and map out what you need to do as best you can do it and move forward, quite frankly, as rapidly as you can. So what does it mean to rise in 2021, 2022? As I said before, we're going to reignite the UBD Curriculum Writing Committee, and that was Tiffany and Lisa and Jay. And we are going to look at what work has been done. We're going to do some refresh, if you will, on what we expect, and we are going to move forward and have examples in the academic and vocational area of what a living, breathing electronic curriculum looks like online that can be accessible and that can be updated. We want to revisit our writing across the curriculum initiatives. Where are we with supporting TDAs in the academic areas, and where are we with our practice of the written portion of the NOCTI exam on the vocational side? It's our job as administration to bring new ideas to the table to try to move this institution forward. But I'd also like to encourage you to bring those new ideas to the table as well. Let's have a discussion. Let's work together as a community to make Lawrence County CTC the best that we possibly can. The one thing that we will never have here as a trade is the making of wagon wheels. What do I mean by that? I'm sure the last guy who made wagon wheels in the era of the horse-drawn carriage did a fantastic job. The problem is there's just not much call for wagon wheels anymore. I also give thanks for people like Madame Curie or Jonas Salk or Thomas Alva Edison or Henry Ford, or to anybody who did not listen and buy into this is the way we've always done it. I believe in a cyclical cycle of evaluation, that everything's on the table every year. If it's working, keep it. If it's not working, improve it or get rid of it. And what do we need to bring to the table that we haven't had before? And so that's just constant. And I understand that the stress that might come with that, but I believe we have an obligation to do the very best that we can for uh, for this community, a special community with a very special population. So, in conclusion, we're here, we're ready, we're respectful, and we're safe because we go, we're supposed to go, we're there on time, and each and every day, even on this in service day, we're doing our very, using our God given abilities to the very best we can. Have a great in service day. Have a, let's come back refreshed, revived, and renewed to finish the year, to sprint to the finish, and to give our all for LCCTC. Thank you, and have a great day.